Yo, what's up everyone? Welcome back to Lightning Gaming. So guys, as promised, in this video I'm gonna show you the location of every last hidden and secret chest in the new Dreggs Dungeon in Conan Exiles. Now guys, as it turns out, there are some super hidden chests in here and much more of them as I expected. So this is gonna be pretty interesting. And then of course towards the end I will also be showing you all the loot that I got after finding all the hidden and secret chests, just so that you can get an idea. But before I get started, if you are new to my channel, please remember to like and subscribe, and with that being said, let's get straight into the video. But first off, in case you haven't noticed yet, right now the Dark Dregs event is active in Conan Exiles, and to activate it you are gonna need to head over to the Dreggs Dungeon right over here on the map. Now once you get here, it works the same as always. You simply need to enter the dungeon and the event will start. Once you get up here, of course, all you need to do is kill one of the NPCs on top of the circle stone over here. So we're just gonna go and kill this one, and that is gonna give you access to the Dreggs Dungeon. Now keep in mind, with the event in this dungeon at the moment, this is gonna be super dark. So make sure you bring a torch. If you can, bring something like the final breath of the Red Mother, which will last you a long time. But even if you don't have one, you will find supplies in here to keep crafting normal torches as well. So once you start the dungeon, the first hidden and secret chests can actually be located right over here at the start. So in order to find the first one, you are just gonna proceed with this pathway. Now there's also gonna be this wooden chests, but they will only contain branches and plant fiber, so not really worth opening them. But the first one can be located right over here by this chain. So the chains is gonna be the only things that you can actually climb inside this dungeon. So right on top you can actually find the first two chests, so I'm just gonna open them and loot both of them. Now this is pretty interesting because you can actually do this entire first part of this event without needing anything. You don't need to fight any enemies, so this could be a very great way to get some good loot early game as well. And now before you go to the next gate, that's gonna take you to the second room. As soon as you get to the gate, you wanna go to your right side, and there is actually gonna be some more hidden chests. So if you just follow along the side of the wall over here, you will see that right up there will be the next chain. If you climb that, you will reach the next chests as well. Now one thing that you will notice is as soon as you start climbing these chains and your character puts away the torch, it's gonna get extremely dark. That just makes it a little bit more difficult. But once you reach to the top, you will be good to go again. And once again we have another two chests that I'm gonna go and loot over here. Then we can proceed with the rest of the dungeon. Okay, so once you got those two, you can proceed by opening this gate, which is gonna take you to the second part of the dungeon. You will also notice that I am doing this in admin mode. That is just so that I can show you a little bit quicker to make this video as fast as possible. Okay, so the next hidden and secret chests can be found after you go down the stairs. There's nothing in the room on top. And over here you have the first wind. So if you want to spare the durability on your torch, it's better just to put it away and re-equip it afterwards. But to find the next one, you are simply gonna check on these pillars. There's gonna be another chain over here. And once again, you're gonna climb up there. For some reason, sometimes it could be a little bit hard to climb it as well, like you can see there, but eventually you will get it. Okay, so once again, once you reach the top, there's gonna be more chests for you to loot. Let me just go up there with admin mode. Don't feel like struggling right now. But there's gonna be another two over here. You wanna be sure to grab all this loot as well. Now guys, of course, the loot you're gonna find in this chest is not gonna be the same every time. So I'm just gonna I'm gonna do all of them one time, and we will be taking a look at all the loot that I got at the end of the video. Okay, so once you found them, you can proceed again. So over here is the chain. I'm just gonna continue with the dungeon, and over here is the part where they drop the ladder. But before you go up there, you wanna make a left, and over here you can actually find a fragment of power, so be sure to grab that as well. So next up, I'm gonna go up this ladder, and then we can do the next area. Now at this next area, guys, there are gonna be a ton of hidden and secret chests. So I'm gonna start by going to the right side, and then I'm gonna go up this chain over here. So we're just gonna climb all the way to the top. And once you reach the top, you're gonna make a small jump over here. You can actually just crouch down as well. And there's gonna be two more chests over here for you to grab. Also, make sure you grab all those loot. And now once you are done grabbing all the loot from this chest, you can basically just drop down. I'm just gonna run back a little bit. There's gonna be the next lights. Alright guys, so after you reach this next two lights, it's gonna get a little bit confusing because there's a bunch of hidden stuff in this area. So first up, I'm gonna jump to the right side towards that light or torch over there, and over here is gonna be two chests you can loot as well. Now guys, keep in mind that it's gonna be better if you are using a agility build. Maybe with the double jump you will be able to do this a lot easier. Okay, so once you get all of those, you wanna jump to the left side next, and over here you will find another two chests. So like you can see guys, if you really go and you try and find every last chest inside this dungeon, you will walk away with a ton of extra loot. Okay, so once you get all of that, you can continue. Just keep in mind there's gonna be a bunch of traps in this area, and they actually do a ton of damage as well. But for now, I'm just gonna proceed onwards with the dungeon. I'm gonna go get this light as well, and then we are gonna make a jump over here. Don't fall in there like I did. By the way, you are gonna receive a bunch of damage. Okay, so I'm just gonna jump up here, climb up this ladder, and then once you reach the top, you will see that there's gonna be another light along with a chain, and this is gonna lead you to the next secret loot. I don't know about you, but I'm having a very difficult time climbing this chains. I think it's because you can't climb the rest of the dungeon, but eventually you will get it. Okay, so for the next loot, the path is straightforward. You're gonna climb on top of this plank over here. You're just gonna keep going forward. You're gonna have to go higher, and there's gonna be two more over here you can loot as well. You will also notice that I'm actually getting a bunch of dragon powder as well, which is another good thing. Okay, but as soon as you get that, you want to go to the right side next. So I'm just gonna run up here and down the other side. Okay, and once you go to the side, you will see that there's gonna be more chests. Let me just equip the torch again. So we're gonna proceed up here. There's actually a very hidden one in this area as well. Okay, so let's just proceed up this chain, and then we go up the next one also. Now once you reach the top, you will see some more chests, but that's not the only ones that's in this area. The other one is very easy to miss, so I'm gonna grab the loot from this one, and then just to show you exactly how this works, I'm just gonna drop all the way down. Over here you will see a light with a cage, and inside that cage there's actually another chest. So in order to get that chest, you simply need to go up the first chain again. So let's just climb to the platform over here. And once you reach this, you are gonna make a jump for it, and you can grab the loot from this chest as well. But I think you can already see that you are gonna miss a ton of those chests if you come to this dungeon for the first time, if you don't know where they are. Because there's really an insane amount of chests in this area, but you are gonna need to know where to look. Okay, so for the next part, we once again have a super hidden one. And to find this one, you are gonna walk on this ledge, and you are gonna make a jump for this planks. And if you crouch down, you're gonna see that at the back there's actually 3 more chests. So yeah, once again, super hidden, and if you don't know about it, you're not gonna be able to find it. So I'm gonna go grab the loot out of all 3 those ones as well, and after you get that loot, you can just make your way back again. It's only this first part that you actually need to crouch. After you crouch there, you're gonna make a jump for it. So we're just gonna jump over here. And then once again we can just continue onwards with the dungeon. Now over here you will see that there's gonna be a ton of traps again. Make sure you don't die to the traps because they really do a lot of damage. So let's just continue with this, and I will show you where the next hidden ones is. Okay, so now you are gonna make your way over this wooden bridge. Now up there's also a hidden one, but there's a few others that I want to show you before I go for that one. So first up, you are gonna go to your left side. You are gonna walk over these planks once again. And then up there's another chest, but I have no idea how to get that one, so I'm just gonna skip that one up there. But right over here at the bottom, you can loot another chest as well. Let me know down in the comments if you know how to reach that top one. I don't know if you can use sorcery or anything like that, I'm honestly not sure. But over here, there's gonna be a bunch more that you can loot. After you grab all of those, you just want to make your way back over the planks again, and instead of going left, you wanna go to the right side. Under here there's another one that you can loot. Make sure you grab that one as well. Okay, so before we continue with the dungeon, you're gonna go to the right side. You're gonna make your way up here also. And once again, you are gonna make it a lot easier for yourself if you have the double jump perk. But I don't have it at the moment, and I just quickly wanna show you, so I'm gonna use admin mode. So we're gonna go and grab all this loot on top over here as well, after you climb up the chain, of course. And if you check over here, there's gonna be another hidden one over here, where you can find another fragment of power. And after you get this, you wanna go to the right side before continuing with the dungeon. And on this side you will find even more hidden chests. So if you follow it this way, this is where you'll proceed with the dungeon. Instead you wanna go to the other side, so I'm just gonna make it around this corner over here. Once again, there's gonna be some planks you're gonna need to walk over, and that will lead you to the next chest. There's another wooden one over there, but the hidden ones is right at the back over here. There's another one over here you can loot. And then if you check the other side, I think there's gonna be one more on this side. Let me just check quickly. Okay, so if you follow this, there's gonna be another light, and right over there is another one you can grab. And after you grab that one, there's not gonna be any more in the area, so you can basically just go back the way you came, and you are ready to proceed with the dungeon to move on to the next area. And in order to do that, of course, you are gonna need to climb up this chain, so you are basically just gonna make a jump for it. I just want to make sure you know exactly where I am. So we came from this side, so you are just gonna proceed to this chain, and now you are just gonna jump and you're gonna grab that chain, which will take you to the next part of this dungeon. Okay, I'm just gonna climb up here, and once you are high enough, just drop down onto this rock over here, and you are ready for the next area. Now guys, from this point onwards, the dungeon is gonna get a lot harder with those new worms and stuff that is inside this dungeon with the huge amounts of hit points. And then another thing that I forgot to show you is that these enemies you will find in this dungeon will also drop some loot. I'm not gonna pick it up in this video, I'm just gonna be focused on the chests, but you can actually find a bunch of healing items from them as well. Okay, but now once you get to the next area of the dungeon, you are gonna find the first worms that you're gonna need to fight. Now, if you saw my previous video that I made, if you want to take them out quickly, you want your thrall to stay back, and basically you just want them to follow you over the traps, and that is gonna kill them quickly. Do keep in mind that if you run over these traps with these worms biting you, you are gonna receive a ton of damage like you can see over there. But if you drop down at this location, you will also find more chests. Just keep in mind that the spikes is also gonna do a lot of damage. Let me show you. Like you can see guys, I almost died just from that one spike, so just make sure they don't hit you. And over here you will find the next chest that you can actually loot. After you get that one, you wanna climb back up. And once you reach the top again, there's gonna be a few more spots you can check for loot. The first one is gonna be right over here, over by this fire that you can light. And it's only gonna be one chest, so you wanna make sure you grab that as well. And then the other loot is gonna be on the opposite side, so you are just gonna run all the way over the steps. Watch out for the traps, of course. And there will be two more chests on this side that you can loot. Okay, so after you get all of this, you can proceed with the dungeon. So we're just gonna run all the way to this side. You are gonna open up this next gate, which is gonna take you to the final area of this one. Alright, so once you open the gate, you are just gonna proceed onwards. Now this part is also a little bit confusing. The first two chests can be found right underneath the stairs, so they are pretty easy to get. But once you get them, there is gonna be more hidden loot on both sides. So if I go over here, I'm just gonna proceed for now. If you go to your left side, there's gonna be hidden loot, and to your right side as well. So we're just gonna start by going to the right side. I found the easy way is just to go over this ledge. Now of course, if you continue upwards with that chain, you are gonna proceed to finish the dungeon. But before you do that, you just want to go this side first. We're just gonna run on this ledge. You can crouch down if you want to. Okay, there we go. And then into this pipe over here, or hole, there's gonna be another chest right there at the back. There's actually a bunch over here, but some of them will only contain gold and silver. But I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna grab all of these as well. Okay, there we go. Now guys, if you continue with this path, you can also make it up to the top where you'll be fighting the boss. But the easiest way, of course, is just gonna be by going up the chain. Now, if you wanna go for this next chest, there is of course gonna be some more worms. So that is completely up to you if you wanna go for it. But the first ones can be located up this ladder. So once you reach the top, you just want to take a look around and you will see it's going to be right there at the end. And this is once again going to be a fragment of power. So this is the only one you're going to grab over here. Then you can basically just jump down, make your way up the steps over here. Just going to run all the way to the top. Okay, once you get here, there's going to be another light and you can climb this ladder. So let's go all the way to the top again. Okay, so over here you can basically just proceed towards the end. But before you go up here, I would recommend jumping down here first. Because over here there's gonna be a few more hidden stuff you can actually get. So I'm gonna go and I'm gonna grab this chest. This is actually one that I missed earlier. But before we go up that chain, you can go to the right side as well. Okay, so I'm just gonna go here because I don't have the double jump at the moment. So I'm basically just using admin mode to show you. I'm gonna light this one over here, and over here you have another worm you're gonna have to fight as well. Let's just light everything just so I can get more light in this area. Now if you go up this ladder, you will see that on your right side is once again gonna be some chests you can loot. So let's go and grab all of this as well. And then after this you can make your way back again. I don't think there's any more in this area. So I think we got all of them. Okay, so next up, if you have double jump unlocked, you're just gonna jump over this gap over here as well. Like you can see, you won't make it if you don't have double jump. Maybe if you make a good jump, you will be able to, but I'm not able to. So now we are just gonna proceed up these rocks over here, and you are ready to climb this chain. So we are gonna climb this chain to the top, which will lead us further into the dungeon. Okay, so once you reach the top over here, you just want to check this area as well, because right over here at the back there's gonna be more loot for you to get. So I'm gonna go grab all of this as well. And after you grab those two, you can proceed. I don't think there's anything. No, there's nothing on that side. Now we're just gonna drop down, and before you continue to the end, you wanna make your way into this pipe, where you will find another chest right over here. If you proceed following this pipe, it's basically just gonna take you back to the part where you came from, like you can see. So it's better after grabbing that chest, you can basically just make your way back out of this pipe and you can continue with the dungeon. So I'm just running back real quick, just so to make it as less confusing for you guys as possible. Okay, now I'm gonna jump over here and we are ready to proceed with the dungeon. Here's another jump you're gonna have to do. Okay, there we go, and that's gonna take you to the main boss. I don't think there's anything over here. No, there's no loot, so you can just proceed straight. You don't need to check that area. So you're gonna go into this, and this is the final part of the dungeon. Now before you go up and fight the boss, you just wanna run the circle, because there's actually two more loot chests you can get over here as well. The first one is gonna be located right over here. I'm gonna go grab everything over there, and I'm just gonna proceed running the circle. There's gonna be one more chest. Okay, right over here is the final one. Okay, there we go. So after you grab both of those, you can go up and you're gonna fight the boss. Okay guys, so once you kill the boss, of course, that is gonna take you to the main loot. I just put my damage up so I can take him out quickly, just to show you. Okay, so after I kill him, he will be dropping me the keys that will allow me to open up this final loot over here. So yeah guys, that's all the locations of the secret and hidden chests that I have found. Let me know down in the comments if I missed any of them, but I think I got all of them. Now let's just quickly go and take a look at the loot that I got from finding every last hidden and secret chest, just to show you if it is really worth it. Okay guys, so after finding all those chests, we were able to end up with a ton of loot like you can see over here. Now super interesting, I was able to end up with 33 dragon powder as well. We also got a bunch of different buffs and stuff. We also got stuff like composite obsidian bars, we've got a lot of abysmal fangs. And remember guys, this is without even harvesting one of the worms. By the way, if you want to get more fangs by harvesting the worms, it looks like the best tool to use is gonna be the skinning knife. We also got layered silk over there, star metal. We've got a bunch of perfected heavy and medium and light padding. So yeah guys, overall you can get a ton of loot. You will also see that I got a bunch of those bearer packs as well. Now the loot you are gonna get from this is gonna be the same as the ones you can get by killing bearers in Conan Exiles. So sometimes you will get a ton of alchemical paste, you can also get steel bar, but also with that being said, once again if you open it you can also just end up getting some wood. But overall we were able to get a ton of loot. This is the loot by the way that I got from the main boss. We got a few legendaries over there. So yeah guys, that's about it for this video. Thank you everyone for watching. If you are new to my channel, please remember to like and subscribe. If there's anything else you want me to make a video about, let me know down in the comments and I'll do that for you guys. But until next time guys, cheers, see ya.